Hey everybody, I guess I should say Happy New Year. And if you're wondering, I'll do my top 10 of 2022 in the probably later this month because I still got a few movies I haven't seen that I want to see. So when I guess have enough and I'm satisfied, I'll do a top 10. But I guess for now I'll do this. Review on Puss in Boots: The Last Wish since I went to see this yesterday. So the plot of this movie is Puss in Boots is down to his last life because cats have 9 lives. I'm sure we all know that, and he feels really sad about it, and he's doesn't want to be the hero that he once was because he feels he's living too dangerously. So he goes to the orphanage that he went to, and he finds out that there's a whole bunch of cats, and he meets this therapy dog named Perito. We'll get to him in a moment. And he reunites with Kitty Softpaws, and they all go find this thing called the Wishing Star, which is a big star that grants you all your wishes. And Puss in Boots wants to use it to restore all his 9 lives while also facing a bunch of other enemies like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, who are a crime gang, and Big Jack Horner. I don't know what fairy tale he's from. I never heard of this character. I don't know, so who knows? And they all go on a big chase to try to find the star, and Puss in Boots tries to become a better cat and a better hero and decide what's best for his friends as they learn about friendship. This movie was good. Yeah, it was good. Did I like the first one better? Yes. And I know lots of people have been praising this movie to heck, and I thought it was good. Like, it's nothing amazing. Like, obviously, it's not the first Shrek movie because the first Shrek movie is a masterpiece, but or even Shrek 2 for that matter. But it's good. Or even Shrek 4, even I thought was a little better than this. But like, it is a good movie. I think like what made the first one, as I mentioned in my review of the first movie, what made the first one really unique was that it was you could still watch it without seeing the other Shrek movies, and they don't beat you over the head with references given, well, it's a prequel, so it's still good enough to stand on its own movie. This, however, some instances do remind you of the Shrek movies. And, like, remember in the trailer, you see in the flashback, Gingy appears, and obviously it takes place after the Shrek movies because he has the leg stitches. And they do reference, stuff like Far, Far Away and all that other stuff. And, like, yeah, DreamWorks, Shrek is over. Stop milking this franchise. When you say Shrek for after is the final chapter, it's the final chapter. But the movie's still fun. Like, it still focuses on Puss in Boots, and there's a lot of new characters they bring. So it still, in a lot of ways, still feels good enough as its own movie. And the movie's funny, and it's, like I said in a lot of videos when I saw the trailer for this, like, lots of the humor. Thankfully, this isn't one of those movies where all the good jokes are in the trailer. No, there's still some good, funny jokes in this movie, like, especially, most of it comes from the fact that Puss in Boots yeah, is he feels down on himself and he wants to retire because he moves into that cat shelter, and he grows a beard and he kind of looks homeless, and he even says he dies. Like, and there's actually quite a lot of darker humor in this movie, which I did really enjoy. I love it when kids movies get bizarrely dark, and like the first Puss in Boots and even all the Shrek movies, like the Shrek franchise in general, they do comedic spins on fairy tale characters. Like, Goldilocks appears and the Three Bears when they're a crime organization, which, like, yeah, that's definitely something you'd expect out of a Shrek movie. Like, something really unconventional compared to all the fairy tales we know and love. And there's also John Mulaney's in the movie. He plays a guy named Big Jack Horner. I don't know what fairy tale he's from. I don't know what he is. He was a giant. I really have no idea. They mentioned Gulliver's Travels at one point because they mentioned the little ship of Lilliputians. And, like, a lot of the jokes, like, there's a lot of fairy tale gags that you really expect from the Shrek franchise. And lots of them are very visual and, like, they're pretty good. And There's a new side character I really gotta, as I said, I really gotta get this off my chest. There's a dog named Perito, and oh my god, I could not stand this dog. I know lots of people loved him, and hey, that's cool, but I couldn't stand him. It's like they tried to make him the next Donkey, and it really doesn't work. Like take Donkey, but take out all the charm, humor, and a great performance, and just you have this. He's just he's like a hyperactive little dog who always asks stuff, and he always wants to know if like it's so annoying. He's like SpongeBob except not lovable like that. Like if you want to make a character annoying, make him annoying to the characters and not the viewer, if that's possible. Like I'm pretty sure he was meant to be annoying on purpose, but it's really it still doesn't make him any less annoying. And he keeps saying this thing about how we're the team of friendship, we're the friendship boys, and the whole movie I was like, shut up! Can this dog just shut up? Like I couldn't stand him. He didn't ruin the movie for me. Like I could still bear the movie. Like the movie's good. I don't think it's a bad movie. I think it's very fun. Kids would really enjoy it, and if you like the Shrek franchise, there's still a lot of new stuff they bring in, and I do think it's fun. But that dog, he's just so annoying. Like I seriously couldn't stand. But Puss in Boots is still funny. Like Antonia Banderas is a great performance as always. It's really great. Salma Hayek she's always great in everything she does. Like I said, I think I mentioned John Mulaney was big Jack Horner, I think. And I like that John Mulaney is doing a lot of animated stuff these days, like Spider Verse, the new Chip and Dale, and a bunch of other stuff. And I like it. I think he has a really good voice for animation, if that makes any sense. So I really like that he's experimenting with these kind of movies. And it's a fun film. Like if you like the Shrek franchise, but if you're like me and really don't want it to continue and go on, for the most part it works. The ending, I guess, like I said, maybe since all of you really care about when I talk about kids movies, you're probably worried about spoilers. But I, without spoiling anything, the ending does kind of take you out of it if you want the Shrek franchise to end. And if the franchise is going to continue after what was shown at the end, if they make a third Puss in Boots, I really hope that doesn't happen. Like, if anything, this should just be the final Shrek movie. Like, not just like all together. Like, Shrek Forever After should have been the final one in the franchise, but the like in terms of spin-offs, like this should just be the main thing because I don't think we need a Puss in Boots 3. But it's a good movie. Like I think in terms of like animated movies this year, I think it's quite good. I mean, it's it's not, say, I don't know, like it's not wasn't as good as like other movies like Wendell and Wild or Pinocchio or maybe Lightyear or Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the movie, but it's still good. Like I do really enjoy it. The animation is quite good. I like how it really looks like a painting almost. Kind of look like it kind of makes it look like an illustrated fairy tale. Although I did hear this movie's animation style was inspired by Into the Spider Verse, which isn't it funny how the animation industry went from copying Shrek and now a Shrek movie is copying another movie? Isn't it funny how that works? But the animation's good. Like the 2D aesthetic is really interesting. It almost looks like a painting, so it kind of looks like an illustrated storybook. I'm probably repeating myself, but like it looks interesting at least. Yeah, but yeah, it's and I read even the bad guys was inspired by Spider Verse, and I really hope this isn't a thing where every animated movie is trying to be like Into the Spider Verse because Into the Spider Verse was special because of its animation style. But if every movie nowadays is gonna look like it, the style is just gonna get boring. But it still looks interesting. Like it's a nice change of pace for a DreamWorks movie. I do like how the characters don't look the same as they do in all other movies, and definitely made for a visually interesting experience. So I can't hate it for that. So like from the visual side, it was technically impressive. Like I do think it looked very good. I mean, the first movie obviously looked more like a Shrek movie, so I it looked really good too. But like this was also good in a different way. So I do, even though I really think this Spider-Verse style animation is probably not gonna go on very well. At least I appreciate them for trying something different. So at least a new style is good to experiment with. So while not as good as the first movie, I still had a pretty good time with this movie. It's like I said, it's nothing amazing, but it's good. Like I think this movie's good. It's very fun and pretty much if you're a fan of the Shrek franchise, there's a bit here and there that you'll definitely get a kick out of. So yeah, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. I actually quite enjoyed it. And if you just want to get out, and if you've already seen all the blockbusters, this is a good simple one just to get out. Or if you have kids, you could see it. So yeah, it was quite good. Now for the trailers, I didn't catch all the trailers because I was late. But you all probably don't care anyway, because honestly, I go see the movies for the movie, not the trailers, you know. So I got Jesus Revolution. I came in during this one, although I did see this trailer before the Fablemans, which, yeah, I did see the Fablemans, and I really liked it. So, this movie doesn't look bad, but doesn't look like something I'd be totally into either. Maybe at best, I'd probably just watch it on streaming if I'm bored, but I don't know. I don't really have any thoughts on it. I got The Little Mermaid. Yeah, I still don't think this movie's might not be that bad. I'm gonna give the girl who plays Ariel a chance. The actual movie might not be good, but I don't care if Ariel's being played by a black girl. Let's just wait and see. Heck, maybe she might do really good. Who knows? I mean, I don't think it'll be the best Disney remake ever. Like, I highly doubt this will top Cruella, I but I would probably give it a chance. I don't know, but who knows? It could be good. So we'll have to see. Uh, I got Elemental. This is a new Pixar movie about well the Earth's natural elements, like wind or fire or water and stuff. And you know what? It's kind of interesting because I know it's kind of a cliche about how Pixar always makes movies about if stuff had feelings. So what if like natural elements had feelings and like it's kind of interesting. Like this seems like something you'd expect from like a joke on like Simpsons or Family Guy where it parodies a Pixar movie, but like this idea sounds interesting. I'm actually really intrigued to see how this is. I'm pretty interested to see another trailer, so I really hope that this could be good. It will probably be good. I mean, Pixar usually always does a hit, so I got Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This is my most anticipated movie of next year, or this year rather. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, the I know the Flash is out next year, and I've always wanted a Flash movie, but no, I'm sorry. This honestly, after Shazam: Fury of the Gods, I'll get to that later. Comes out, I don't even know if I should be excited for the future. I was gonna give James Gunn a chance, but he's booting everyone out, and he is not having a consistent plan, just like Walter Hamada. So I really don't think. But this is about Spider Verse. I'm going on a tangents. It looks amazing. The trailer alone was amazing on the big screen, and I was so excited. And I seriously can't wait. I really want June to come now, if only life were that simple. But Spider Verse, I'm obviously definitely gonna see this. I really can't wait. Uh, I got Shazam: Fury of the Gods, like I said. Yeah, honestly, given this movie wasn't affected by the Discovery merger, because cameos in The Flash got cut out, by the way, of Superman and Wonder Woman and such, and honestly, I'm not feeling too hopeful for the DCU anymore. This could be the last one I actually care about, but I know Aquaman: The Last Kingdom is gonna have Ben Affleck back, but at this point, they're probably not gonna keep him anymore. So, But Shazam is completed, so it's probably going to be really untouched, and it looks very fun as all like the first one. Like the first one was a huge surprise, and the action in this one looks bigger. Like you can tell the scale is a lot bigger, so it definitely feels more like a big budget superhero movie. Not that the first one didn't have good effects, but you know what I mean. So I'm really excited for this. I really hope it's good. I got Transformers Rise of Beasts. This is a follow up to Bumblebee, and I like the Transformers movies. Yeah, they come at me. And I did really, really like Bumblebee, so I'm hoping this one will be quite good. So I'm really curious to check this one out as someone who does like the movies. So it's good that they're continuing them. And I got the Super Mario Brothers movie. Yeah, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, it looks like a lot of fun. This is the new trailer, not the teaser, and it definitely looks like a lot of fun. Like video game movies are at their peak like for the past few years, and I really hope this one's good. It looks so much fun and really hope it doesn't disappoint. So, yeah. But yeah, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, as kids movies go, it's pretty fun. Sorry if this review is really long. I'm checking; it's at 16 minutes right now. I'm sorry, but it's fun. Like if you like the Shrek franchise, there will be stuff in it you'll like, and kids will definitely enjoy it, and adults will get a chuckle, get a few laughs out of it too. So I had a fun time with it. So that's my review of Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. So take care, and I'll see you later in the year.